Assalamu alaikum. Ni ne Abubakar Abdulhamid MB. Previous videos ɗinmu mun yi su functions, su limits da sauransu, so yau za mu shiga differentiation. Saboda za mu iya differentiating wani function, mathematical function, using limits. Sannan kuma mun san menene function, mun iya manipulations, mun iya mu gano wani function daga cikin wani function. For example, mutum yana da function f of x equals to 2x. Let me say plus 5x squared. Sai aka ce ka gano f of x plus h. That means zaka je duk inda x take ka cire ka sa x plus h. Me yasa? Saboda nan da zai x ce, that's why always muke da x wurin. So this time za mu je da inda ke da x a cikin wancan asalin function ɗin, maimakon 2x za mu ce 2x plus h, wancan kuma maimakon 5x za mu ce 5x plus h then square. So abin da ya rage nan mutum ya yi shine ya simplify ɗin shi, wanda zai kasance 2x plus 2h plus 5 bracket x square plus what? 2hx plus h square and so on. Za ka still ƙara expanding wannan ya shiga ciki. So that this can be 10, this one can be 5h squared, 5h squared, and so on. So yes, that may find the general law or rule na differentiating any function, any mathematical function probably. So rule ɗin shi ne idan muna son mu gano dy dx na wani function, let me say dy dx or f prime of x, for example, and chase a limit as h goes to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. So this is the first principle in differentiation. So za mu yi amfani da ita kawai an samu shi ne derivative na function ɗin. For example, you have a function f of x is equals to 2x squared. For example, this one. So we're going to find the f of x dx. We're going to derivative na wannan function ɗin. Sai mun san menene f of x plus h. Saboda mun san f of x. Me f of x plus h, za mu je da inda x take mu cire ta mu sa x plus h. So instead of 2x square muna da 2x plus h square. Alright? So now semi expansion, me making this into the simplest form probably. No, this is the simplest form. Mu dai buɗa shi. So abinda zai faru shi ne idan ka expand on one x plus h like this and ce square bracket another x plus h yake nufi. This time that zai kama x square gaba ɗaya za ga 2xh ne plus h square. So nan muna da 2 bracket x square plus 2xh plus h square. Idan simply muka multiply wannan muna da 2x square plus 4xh plus h square. So from here mun san menene f of x plus h ɗin. Sai mu apply wancan rule ɗin. Ta ce f prime of x is something as the limit of h of this function as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h kuma mun san wannan ne. So we will say 2x then minus f of x, and our f of x is 2x squared. So minus 2x squared divided by h. So daga nan like terms mun san 2x squared that is subtracted into x squared. So 2x squared minus 2x squared is 0. So ba mu da komai wurin. This cancels this. So next step shine lim h goes to 0. We have only 4xh plus h square over h. So daga nan za mu factoring out h. H za ta kasu na h and the h ɗaya da ke nan wurin because h square ne. Me rage kawai shine limit of one function now as h goes to 0, muna da only for x plus what? 1h. So now that we apply limit then h equals to 0 because mun ce h tana approaching 0. So in reaching 0 then answer machine for x plus 0 because mun ce h is 0. Wannan limit ana applying din shi final step. Sai ka gama simplifying duka final step sai ka sa sai ka apply limit din. So here what daga nan ba mu iya yin wani further simplification. So that me apply limit in h goes to 0, so 4x plus h, and h is 0, 4x plus 0 is 4x. So wannan yana cewa the derivative of one function then f prime of x is equals to 4x. This is very clear. It is 4x. So wannan shine amfani da first principle a gano limit of any function. So firstly find f of x plus h, expand it, then say ka sa cikin formula. Already now I can have f of x. Then simplify it probably to the simplest form. Say ka apply my limit then. So this is it. So generally abinda muka lura ana wurin mun gane cewa duk wani function, let me say f of x is equals to x to the power of a, any power. So power a is any number. So abinda yake faruwa derivative of wannan function din kawai zai kasance mun yi multiplying by the power din which is a, say we subtracting 1 from the power. So derivative of this f prime of x is now a x a to the power of a minus 1, yes. So abinda yake faruwa shine simply f of x din mu da zo an ce f of x is equals to 2x squared. So the f prime of x in the simplest way shine we multiplying by the power kamar yadda aka yi dazu a ta dawo amma 2 ce nan 2 times 2 din nan idan ta dawo that means we have 4. So x kuma we have to subtract 1 from the power, so we have to the power of 1 because 2 minus 1. So simply anything to the power of 1 is abun correct, right? So we have 4x. So this is the same answer but different path. So yeah, what is it? Let us find derivative of one function. For example, let us say f of x 4x cubed plus 5x squared minus 1. Abin da yake faruwa nan idan muna son mai amfani da wancan rule din zamu iya mu gano f of x plus h, we simplify me applying cikin formula, amma the simplest way shine we multiply kowane term by power din shi subtracting 1 from the power. 3 times 4 12, 3 minus 1 2, 2 times 5 is 10, then 2 minus 1 is 1, but this derivative of this constant is 0. Why? Because any constant, any number, let us say 2, derivative of 2 is 0. Amma why is it 0? Technically akwai x nan jikinta which is to the power of 0, because anything to the power of 0 is 1. Because of that reason idan muka multiply 0 times 2 zai kasance 0. X 0 minus 1. So 0 times anything is 0. So derivative of this function is 0. When you multiply by the power which is 0, when you subtract 1 from the power, still answer is 0. So derivative of any constant number, any constant is 0. Derivative is 0, right? Simple. For example, we have y equals to 5 plus 2x squared. Derivative of this, that is dy dx, is derivative of 5 0, like this is 4x. Multiply by the power 4, subtract 1 from the power 1, anything to the power 1. So, one is she. Idan kuma kana da irin like any number, for example, let's say 5x only, power din ka san nan 1 ne, so multiply by the power 5, subtract 1 from the power 1 minus 1 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1, so 1 and 5 times 1, which is 5. 1 in the chair, then kana da 4x derivative in shi 4 ne, kana da 5x derivative in shi 5 ne, kana da ax derivative din shi x ne idan x ne variable din. So a ne answer idan x ne variable din. So wannan shine kawai differentiation na polynomials. Let us try to find the derivative of